subject of nervous system, because we will delayed for that. Okay, I will explain. You just give me the call. Okay, I have given you my contact number, right? Whenever such things are there, because everyone is there to understand, but if there is some personal query for a long time, we are supposed to manage the time for each and everyone. Understand, Devras?
Yes, sir.
So let me start now.
सर डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम में जो हमने फूड वगैरह ये सब स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन स्ट्रक्चर वी और वी हैव लर्न, तो मतलब योगा के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से यू नो वो मतलब कैसे डिसऑर्डर्स अगर उसमें आते हैं तो उसको कैसे करना है, तो ये भी हम इसमें लर्न करेंगे या वो
let me explain you. At the null point we have Saman Vayu, and Saman Vayu spread all the energy in different sources through, we have 72,864 nadis in our navel points. From there we spread all the energy for different purpose. At which location, which kind of energy we need, we spread it out. And the navel point is the main source of energy, like it is existing a sun over there. Got it? Sun and Saman Vayu. Sun and Saman Vayu spread the energy around the world or around all the body. Each and every body part is getting energy, and whichever kind of component is required for particular zone, it is supplying. Got it? And navel point is also the source of Manipur chakra. If we focus on the navel point and we start meditation, if there is a lot of problem like constipations or loose motion or navel displacement, whatever, how we will manage it? It is yogic or not? Got my point? Abdomen spread and supply the main source of energy to different body parts from the navel point and keep ourselves healthy. Tyline is working to break down the sugar. Pepsin breaking protein, and there are different kind of protein at different places. Even within the brain, there are several protein we need. Temporal needs something different, and posterior temporal required something different. So it is producing and supplying a particular protein to particular zone. Doesn't it very much yogic? So much scientific? In our lack of muscles, we need lactic acids. We get tired. In that condition, from where we are sending this lactic acid while we don't consume that immediately? It is the complete science through the navel point, and navel point is a source of main energy of the sun. It is playing a role like a sun.
No, sir. My question was that how to treat people who have some digestive problems or some issues like constipation, or so how to manage that? How to go with, what are the asanas or diet that we can do?
Kapalbhati is a kriya. It is not a pranayama. If someone is having some constipation kind of problem, someone is having a diabetic problem, someone is having a kidney problem, someone is having intestinal problem, even there is slight loose motions, you supposed to detoxify through the stroke. When we give the stroke, it impulse all the intestine to work and throw the morbid matter from the body to detoxify our body. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir. And so if somebody has blood pressure problem, then
now talk about the blood pressure. We are sucking the fat molecules into the veins and blood cell throw it out. Now it is existing in the veins and arteries. What will happen? It will stuck somewhere, and ultimately either angiography or something like we are supposed to do. While we start breathing, it gives impulse into the blood circulation as well. It creates the speed, and this speed break down slowly. This, it is very intelligent question. I appreciate Ravina, because here you will know new science. What will happen when we impulse our blood circulation? The cholesterol will break down in particles, and that will go toward the kidney. From there, either this fat molecule will come out from the urine, or it will stuck over there. If it is stuck over there, there would be a stone in our kidney.
Okay.
The stone is not like it is having a containing of soil particle or rock particle. Actually, this is a fat particle which is composite there in a heavy quantity, and that become the fat, and this become the stone. When, how to remove that? When we start drinking water, at the same time suckers will absorb the water, that will filter through the kidney, and that kidney will pressurize that particular zone where the hard particles existing to filter our kidney. In this way, small particle or curses will be there that will come out through the pressure. That is the only source. So Kapalbhati break down the cholesterol to remove heart attack. Got it?
We can make the patients of blood pressure also do Kapalbhati, but slowly.
Yeah, there is a phenomena. If high pressure, it will create high energy. If high energy increase, then, and we are having some problem, then it will create a problem of high blood circulation. High blood circulation may be the cause of the brain hemorrhage.
Yeah.
So we have to maintain the constant speed. Means we start something, stop, relax, then again start. In this way, slowly, gradually, we have to increase the speed, and gradually we have to maintain our health. Not instantly that we are not. Wait a moment, I have a call. So this is a way. Okay. Any question about digestive system?
And so a lot of people have problems of constipation. So
Constipation is just because of when the juice is not preparing properly and the paste existing into the intestine, and this will stuck, and it will become the silt, which is not movable. That is the main problem. But Kapalbhati gives slight stroke again and again. In this way, that paste will break down in the particles.
okay.
Slowly. In this way, the all paste will come out from the anus. Are you getting, Aruna ji?
Yes, sir, I'm getting it.
Okay. Now, any question, Ravina?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for
You
clearing.
know, you are such an intelligent girl. You raise that question which people must know. This science nobody know in this way.
Yes,
It is-
it's really very informative. Like what all questions she's asking. We actually are knowing, like with Kapalbhati, what is going to happen. Drinking water, Kapalbhati, how the it helps to break down and move it forward. All that.
So, any question? Done?
Yes, sir. Right.
You know, I am afraid of you, Ravina.
Why,
You are a
sir?
medical student. If I made some mistake, you will catch me.
No,
I can't
but
hide anything.
you have decades of knowledge. I can't compare with that. That is
No,
different.
actually,
Bookish knowledge is different, but you have been teaching for so long. That is a different. That is on different level.
see, Ravina, you are medical student and we are from the art background.
Doesn't matter, sir. You have such years of knowledge. That is what is important. That is.
You can explain even nanoscience of the cell.
Yes, sir, but it didn't catch my attention. No, until yesterday, I haven't made that connection. Of I knew that enzymes don't work, only work at a optimum temperature, but that didn't come to my mind that if I'm drinking cold water, my enzymes won't work. So that you brought to our attention. So we have this knowledge, but we don't know how to apply it. So and you have that knowledge, so I can't compare. You know.
So, anyway, even though you are the doctor, I'm
No,
the I'm the compounder only.
no, sir, please.
So, but
So, shall we start now for next system?
Yes, sir.
The next system is to understand the nervous system, and nervous system is very much important. Without this nervous system, we are nothing. Everything is okay. And without this nervous system, we are unable to move, we are unable to eat, we are unable to coordinate with the heart and lungs, we are unable to coordinate with the digestive system. Means each and everything is connected with the nervous system. You are human being just because of nervous system. Okay? Why it is so? Let me know. A brief, we should just introductory phase about the nervous system. We must understand how it works. Devraj, if you are walking and some pin stuck into the feet, what will be the reaction and how much time it will recognize that this had happened within time zone? Can you calculate that time zone, how much it is?
No, it will maybe 3 to 5 seconds. I can
3 to
realize
5
that.
seconds. Within this period, a person can die if heart stop its working.
No, then 1 second.
Nanoseconds. Within nanoseconds, it go to the brain and react. From there to come back and remove the hand or leg. Nanoseconds. It impulse such fast, like you can say a part of 1000th part of the 1 second. So much is intense. A part of 1 second, 1000th part. So much impulsive. And this is electric. That's why electric impulse is that much speedy. Got it? How many kilometers a light can take a journey within a second?
So it's 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. I have not calculated it. That would be,
3 lakhs,
yes,
0.3 million
kilometer
kilometer per
per
second.
second. Yes.
यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे, तथा पिंडे यथा ब्रह्मांडे. Got it? Sun's lights come from 15 crore kilometer to land and take just 8.30 minutes. 15 crore kilometer. And something is happening within our body, running from navel point to head. How many seconds? Teeny mini seconds. Okay. So this is the science. What is existing in the world, universe, that is happening within ourselves. What are the minerals existing in the world we are having within us? So whatever is there, we are whole ourselves. Okay, got my point? In this way, the electric impulses are running from brain to the nervous system and connected to each and every body part through the cell of neuron. And neuron works how it is an webbing in our body. There is a dendroid. It is a head with several junctions, and there is a axon. Axon is a tail of the dendroid. Here is 5 head and 1 tail. This is connected with another dendroid. In this way, it is connected. Another one is here connected. Another one is here connected. So in this way, it is connected with each and every system everywhere in our body. And every dendroid has its own nuclei that is impulsing all the time. This axon take information from the back to forward toward the dendroid head, toward the nuclei. Nuclei again send it to, in this way, the message reach to the brain and come back and give the reaction. Okay, so much scientific. Not even a bone, which is hardest part of our body, bone is also connected with this system. Even small scratch occurs into the bone, you will feel pain. Either it is visible or invisible. You will get know that there is a pain or bone. That much impulse, that much intensity. So whether we should believe on the God or not now. So much complicated body structure we have. And this nervous system is also supporting us to get spiritual path and reach at the trance stage. Without this, the Vyan Vayu exists in our whole body, which regulate and control and balance all the Vayus. Pran, Apan, Saman, Udan, Vyan. This Vyan is spreading around through webbing as a nervous system. And it regulates all the Vayus. I am correlating it because otherwise later you will ask the same question. I am giving the answer earlier to understand how it works in our body. Okay. So Vyan Vayu is controlling our nervous system and Vyan is impulsing or electrifying our body. Got it? Now come to the point how it works. There are main 2 types of nervous system. One is central nervous system, CNS, we speak it as a CNS, central nervous system. Another is peripheral nervous system. So I would like to know about you. Ravina ji, where do you live?
So Gurgaon.
You live in Gurgaon. Devraj ji, where do you live?
Kolkata.
And Aruna ji, where do you live?
Hyderabad.
Sorry?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. And you know very well that all these cities are having 2 different roads. One is ring road, internal road. Another one is connected with the peripheral road,
Outer ring road.
outer ring road. This peripheral road is also connected with the central road.
Hmm.
I mean ring road. And all these are connected to the brain. Got it?
Hmm.
How it works? Main thing is, in central nervous system we have two parts. One is brain and second is spine. In the spine we have yogic nadiyas, Ida, Pingla, Susmana, Chitra, Vajra, and all the sensory organs are running by this nervous system in different way. Means Alambusa Nadi or Hastijiva Nadi, Kuhu Nadi, everything is connected. Either it is working sense or it is sensory organs. Everything is connected with the nervous system through the spine. And this is connected with the brain. Okay, getting my point?
So you said
Now I should share.
Ida,
the picture.
Pila, Shishupna, and two more you mentioned.
I will let you know so many things.
Okay.
Okay, just see the picture first. Can you see that picture? Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, brain is connected with the spine. You can see the thick middle line.
Yeah.
This is a spine. And on the head, we know the brain. Right? And the peripheral nervous system contains several things. Brain nervous system will known as the cranial nervous system, and this cranial nervous system will tell your working sense like hands, legs, all these things. That is within the brain nervous system, cranial. Okay, and all the senses also controlled by the brain direct cranial zone. And the spinal nervous system, like there are webs spreading around. All these are connected with the different body parts. So these spreading different body parts, these are the peripheral zone, which are connected with the digestive system, with the heart or our artery veins and whatever. Okay, are you getting me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to understand how it works in our body. Peripheral nervous system actually subtract into the three different parts, that is somatic, autonomic and enteric nervous system. Okay?
Enteric or somatic?
Somatic, all the nervous system which are controlling our volunteer movements. Means when we want to move our hand, we are putting the things, something, we are holding something. All these are the somatic nervous system under control. Okay?
Yeah. Automatic control.
No, somatic.
Somatic.
What is somatic actually? Can you tell once again?
Somatic nervous system is a part of peripheral nervous system associated with the voluntarily controlled body movements like
Voluntary control. Okay.
yes. And then we come forward with the autonomic nervous system. And this autonomic nervous system, again, there are two different parts. Sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system is one of the two division of autonomic nervous system along with the parasympathetic nervous system. This is controlling our active body parts like heart है, spleen है. जब ये एक्शन मोड में है तब ये सिंपैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम में काम कर रहे होते हैं, और जब ये रिलैक्सिंग मोड में है, जब हम सो रहे हैं, उस टाइम ये पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम में काम कर रहे होते हैं. गेटिंग अ पॉइंट? एंड देन देयर इज अ एंट्रिक नर्वस सिस्टम. एंड व्हाट इज द एंट्रिक नर्वस सिस्टम? एंट्रिक नर्वस सिस्टम इज to regulate and control your all the digestive system. अब digestive system में क्या क्या है? You understand that? What do we have? A digestive system like tongue, saliva, esophagus, abdomen, liver, gallbladder, pancreas, duodenum, jejunum, small intestine, large intestine, anus, and everything is connected with this thing, enteric nervous system. Okay, getting my point? Now what it play role and how it works? All the time it is impulsing, and it is impulsing just because of some reasons. It is only based on the our biochemical reactions. Either we are intaking the biochemical reactions or within our body. How it works? Try to understand that. Every day pituitary gland secretes some hormones drops. Am I right, Ravina?
Yes, sir.
And that regulate our all the system, because pituitary gland is a master gland. Okay, then the pituitary gland's hormone spread it in the whole brain and start working into the nervous system. As it touches the nervous system, the pineal gland activate and release some hormone. These two hormones start स्प्रेडिंग. अभी आपने ये तो समझ ही लिया है कि कौन कौन सी ग्रंथियां कहां पर हैं, विच आर द डक्टलेस एंडोक्राइन ग्लैंड्स एंड डक्ट with the duct glands.
Yes, sir.
You know that now? Now understand it. Without this hormone, without this hormone, there wouldn't be any biochemical reaction, and without biochemical reaction, the impulses will not be occur. And this, without impulses, you are not transmitting the information from one place to another place. And if it is not transmitting the information, means you are dead. Inactive हो जाओगे ना immediately. खाना पचाने के लिए हमें एक पर्टिकुलर टाइप का हार्मोन चाहिए, थायराइड को कंज्यूम करने के लिए एक पर्टिकुलर वो चाहिए, बॉडी ग्रोथ के लिए एक पर्टिकुलर हार्मोन चाहिए. इफ इट इज नॉट अकरिंग इन अ प्रॉपर वे, देन वी आर नॉट अलाइव. वी आर गेटिंग सम प्रॉब्लम, वी विल गेट डिजीज एंड वी विल डाई. एम आई राइट?
Yes, sir.
सो इन दिस वे बायोकेमिकल रिएक्शंस हैपन्स. और जब हमारी बॉडी इस चीज को कंप्लीट नहीं करती है, वेन एवर आवर बॉडी इज नॉट क्रिएटिंग सच काइंड ऑफ हार्मोन्स, देन वी सपोज टू टेक फ्रॉम आउटसोर्स. थायराइड is a common problem and everybody is getting thyroid tablets for that.
Yes.
Someone is getting diabetic tablets. Why it is? Because these impulses are not working and hormone is not secretion properly. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So this is all about nervous system to understand. Anything else you want to understand? you take a screenshot of this picture. It will help you to understand a lot, because every body part is connected with the nervous system, and after that I will share the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems picture. So take a screenshot first, then I will show you the another picture. Have you done with it?
Yes, sir.
Shall I stop it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So did you like the nervous systems lecture?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया आसानी से?
Yes, sir.
मुझे अच्छा लगता है जब स्टूडेंट्स ये कहें कि हाँ समझ में आ गया, लेकिन मुझे बुरा तब लगता है जब कह देते हैं और उसके बाद कहते हैं कि हमें समझ में नहीं आया. कैन यू सी दिस पिक्चर?
Not yet.
ओके. Now see this picture. It will show how the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system works. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Also take the screenshot for it. In relaxed mood, यानी कि sympathetic nervous system is having different relaxing form. Sorry, parasympathetic means relaxing mode and sympathetic means action mode. Action mode में और relax mode में क्या difference है? Now try to understand. You are driving your car and its speed is around 100 km per hour. All of a sudden, someone in the midway, you find someone is crossing the road and it is very close to you. What will happen?
We will try to apply brakes.
We will go to the sympathetic mode. From parasympathetic mode, we will go to the sympathetic mode and become very active and try to avoid the accident.
To avoid the accident, what will be the reaction of the nervous system? And how much time it will take to react within that?
The signal will immediately go to the brain and tell us to apply the brake and avoid the accident. So this happens just within a fraction of a second.
Within a fraction of a second, because the adrenal gland stimulated immediately and secrete the adrenal hormone.
Okay.
And immediately parasympathetic nervous system get into the sympathetic mode, and sympathetic mode react immediately to apply the brake without your control.
Yes.
Okay.
Either you will hit the person, you will follow the two rule only, either flight or fright. या तो फाइट करोगे या उड़ जाओगे, भागोगे. अगर कंट्रोल नहीं हो रहा, you will strike the person. In this way, biochemical reaction is playing a very important role play. Very important. And this is not only this reason, everywhere. And after finishing this, the situation, after handling the situation, you will go to the toilet and you will pass the urine. What color of the urine will be there?
Not sure, sir. Maybe
Not
yellow.
sure?
I think yellow.
Dark yellow.
Okay.
Because how much quantity adrenal release, that is too much to control our body. And this stimulated too much pressure on our body. Every body cell is got toxic by the hormone just because of that situation. We are alive and we go to the washroom and release all the toxins through the urine and we are relaxed now. Now I will correlate it another way. Try to understand it. Who are eating the non-vegetarian food, if someone is dying at that moment, how many chemicals will be released by the hormonal glands into the body? Almost every gland will release several hormones. And all these hormones are existing in the blood cells of the dead body because he is not going to pass the urine. And after that we start cooking and eating. How many toxins we have intake in our body while we intake the non-vegetarian food? I am correlating it with the hormones and the body, how it works. And have you ever seen the people who are intaking the non-vegetarian food, their faces ever you have seen? 99% people will have cruel nature. In their eyes, you can see that fear. And their blood cells are very much aggressive to adapt the virus and bacteria easily. Their immune system will be weakened as compared to the vegetarian people. So this is the science behind it. That's why we people say never intake the non-vegetarian food, because there are several toxins in their blood cells, and these blood cells create a lot of problems in our body. Because adrenal gland, you are not only the person who is having an adrenal gland in your body. All the creature of the universe having these hormones in their body, and they are having all the gland system. They also release the pressure. Fear factor is there. Even they are reacting on the instinct-based survival. They are surviving on the instinct-based life. Even though when a deer is there and a tiger comes, don't you feel that adrenal gland will be activated in the deer's body?
Yes.
Don't you feel when you are holding a chicken and he came to know that I am going to die? Don't you feel that he will react? He cannot speak, but the body mechanism is so intense. They also know, they are also having the nervous system. They also feel the pain. And if they are able to feel the pain, means there is a hormone, they are having a biochemical reaction. Getting my point? Absolutely fine. Till now, any question? Take a screenshot of this picture, please. It will help you a lot.
So done.
Shall I close it? Then I will show you the neuron structure. Now we are going to display the neuron structure. Devraj, are you getting bored? Devraj, are you getting bored?
It's little bit.
Just because of not a relevant information about your interest? Can you see this neuron structure? Everyone, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So can you enlarge it a little bit more?
Yes, sure. It is for you only. Now it is okay?
Yes, sir.
Screen got, yeah.
More?
No. Okay.
See, there are several tentacles in the nuclei. On the top of head, there are tentacles. Okay? And in the tail of, there is two tentacles. And all these tentacles are having several things together. And these are connected with each other. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It is amazing science. In a neuron, we are having the nuclei, and nuclei we are having several things. We will not go in that much depth, but I would like to let you know that within this head, where it is nuclei, from there we cut it down and we get the DNA. Every cells are having our DNA and they are alive. From this DNA we can create a new creature. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
That much deep science we have. That's why yesterday I told you that dead cell create dead cell and alive cell create alive cell. Did I told you yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So always try to be humble, respectful to the creature and the God. Because in each and every creature having the God within their self. Every cell is maintaining a complete power in the form of source of energy. There is mitochondria in the form of Golgi, in the form of, and this Golgi play a role of soakers. Something strike, it will give the combustion and protect your body to harm. Protect from the harm, because when something strike on it, it will play the spring role. Okay? Mitochondria give the energy to the cell. And in the center of nuclei, you have DNA. And this DNA can create as you exactly you are. The same from the single cell you can create. How much power your cell have. And yesterday I told you that 10,000 blood cells can be put onto the tip of the needle. Now see the structure and see the complication of our cell. 10,000 blood cells can be put on the tip of needle. Nanotechnology. And God is creating it since when we are not know about the science. Whether we should be thankful to the God or not.
Yes, sir.
And every cell creating so much energy just like a sun. And every cell is generating their own type of food and consuming and releasing the morbid matter also. It means cell also not dead. Cell is alive. Apart from your life, it is also alive. Apart from you.
Yes.
They have their life. Red blood cells life is about 3 months.
120.
After dying this cell, that become the different structure. Either it will be the tissue. In the tissue form, it come to the muscles. When muscles over, it go toward the dryness, and that will become the cartilage. Cartilage will convert into the bone, and bone will generate the bone marrow. Again procedure start.
Bone marrow, blood cells from bone.
So much scientific. Everything is relevant in our body. So much scientific. There is nothing to waste in our body except we are intaking food and throwing out. Now question arises about the energy. What do you know about the energy? Yesterday I asked the same question. I would like to know the same answer.
So,
What do you understand? How much energy we get from the food?
so we get it in the form of ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and
Very nice.
everything we eat is converted into ATP, and the cell uses it. Each and every cell uses it as a currency.
Very brilliant explanation. But now I would like to explain and add on some more interesting information to you. In normal condition, when we inhale and exhale, brain consume 20% of the oxygen immediately.
Yes.
Everybody know that?
Yes.
Okay. Now correlate the science behind food and the life. If food is so much important to our body, then we should die fraction of second without intaking the food. But Ravina ji, I would like to ask a question from you.
Yes, sir.
Without intaking the food, how long we can survive?
Mm. So, without food, I can 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. Some have survived more than
30 to 40 days.
okay.
Okay. Now question arises, if food is so much important, how we are able to survive for 40 days without food? It means it is not that much important to intake. And if we don't give you the oxygen, how long you will survive?
So, minutes. Will be
And
over in
food is more important or breathing is more important?
Breathing.
breathing.
Now I will add on more information here. That if we start meditation, gradually increase the meditation timing, we also stop the breathing in the stage. And we don't know how long we can survive without breathing, even though we are alive in the trance stage. At that time, our body is surviving within the brain and oxygen is generated by itself. Now, whether the oxygen also important for us?
It is, but now it's being generated by the body.
Yeah, till now it is generated by the body, but brain is having all the control to control and regulate through the all the universe. That's why yatha pinde tatha brahmande. Now the thing is how to relate it. See, 60% energy we receive from the brain. It is a role of brain to provide the energy 60% to our body. 30% we get the energy from the breathing. and just left is a part of our food science. But what we are doing? We are depending upon the 90% on the food and 10% on the breathing and meditation. Zero. And what we produce after intaking food, 90% getting energy. What will we will create? Tell me.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I am asking the question, what if we are intaking 90% source of energy, we are depending upon the food, what we will create?
Grossness.
Waste.
We will create the pollution only. In Ayurveda, we say food is medicine, and medicine cannot be intake in the plates. We take medicine on the tips of the fingers. Didn't you get my point? What I'm talking about? You got my point?
The quantity of food and
Yes,
should be low, but the quality should be
exactly. Means we shouldn't intake too much. Otherwise, we will create too much morbid matters in our body. We will create the toxins in our body also. And too much energy will be consumed to digest the food while we supposed to generate the energy through the food.
okay.
That is why if we have a heavy meal, we feel very lazy, tired, no energy at all.
Because we are using all the stored energy to consume the food instead of we are getting the energy from the food. Now it is interesting topic, Mr. Devraj. So this is all about the nervous system and science, food science. I think you are more intellectual now to understand and observe your science in a deep, because two things are main important things: nervous system and the digestive system. Remain are the depending systems. Remain systems are depending on the either nervous system or the food science and digestive system. Nervous system is totally controlled by the brain. If someone is not having a hand or leg or eyes, doesn't he alive? He is alive just because of
The brain.
brain. So never think that we are not having something. We are having each and everything. एक अपाहिज आदमी पूरी जिंदगी दिमाग के यानी कि भगवान के भरोसे जिंदगी निकाल देता है. पूरी जिंदगी इसके भगवान के भरोसे. भगवान बोल रहा हूं मैं ब्रेन को. So here, any question, anything? I think मेरे लेक्चर ज्यादा क्लियर और समझने वाले हैं.
Yes, sir.
मैंने जो नोट किया था, आई वॉज नोटिसिंग दैट while Neha was taking the class, at that moment she used to take a break for a long time to explain the things. Am I right? She used to stuck somewhere. Lecture was not that much interesting. Am I right? That's why I take over the class, because I can't see the loss of students. So any question from your end to understand something which you are not able to understand in the nervous system or the food or science? Everything clear? Then thank you very much for the day. See you tomorrow by new topic. कौन सा टॉपिक करना चाहेंगे कल ये बता दीजिए. बताओ बताओ जल्दी से बताओ. देवराज आज तुम बोर हो गए हो इसलिए तुम बताओ यार टॉपिक कौन सा करना है कल.
Anything interesting?
Interesting.
There is everything interesting while you will see the God's grace. Everything is so interesting. There is nothing irrelevant in this world. Nothing. But we don't have the cognition. We are not having the intellectual. That's why we feel that it is irrelevant. Irrelevant is nothing. Even the creature, even the existing world, or even the conscious world.
Shall we do a circulatory system tomorrow?
Sorry?
Circulatory system.
By tomorrow, you will get the circulatory system complete and you will understand more clear picture about the food science correlated with the circulatory system and how it works in our body. Okay? By tomorrow, we will teach you. Thank you and have a good day. See you tomorrow.